Saturday morning, and Rudi and I are in Eucumbene, and that's why there's this huge trout behind me. And to be clear, that's the only trout that I've seen so far, so no luck on the Eucumbene yesterday. And Rudi, he's been up the whole week. He's been really struggling on the Eucumbene. I'm not sure what's up. The river, it has never looked more beautiful, the Eucumbene, than it did yesterday. But we've decided to drive down and fish the Murrumbidgee today. So we're going to go to Bauer. This is Rudi's Everest. This is a collection of rods that we've set up for today. So this is Rudi's Contact 2 10-foot 9-inch 3-weight. This is my Contact 2. This is a sleeper rod of mine. Because I'm not allowed to buy any new rods this year. So this is not actually, it is a new rod. It's just a 6-weight Asquith. But Barbara will never notice the difference between the 5-weight and the 6-weight. So that's like a sleeper rod. Shh. And then Rudi has the Helios 4, which is he's gone for the 9-foot 5-weight. That's a pretty cool collection of rods there. This is a laugh.
It's the way.
You're having a little smoke break.
I am.
Right, so here's the Murrumbidgee River at Bauer. And it is looking stunning, and it's clear. Much more clear than when I was last here. That's where Laurie and I fished. I went up the right and he went up the left.
Beautiful, doesn't it?
Hey, just what I was thinking.
Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous.
I'm down. I just left Sydney about an hour and a half ago.
Wow. Okay, perfect. Well, you know where to find Rudi and I if you want to come down, because we're right on we're right on the edge of that beautiful stretch that we fished together. My goodness, this is beautiful. I think we're going to go downriver, fish back up to the bridge, and then fish above the bridge. Well, I've got to say, that looks so tempting over there, Rudi.
It does look very nice, doesn't it?
Shall we start fishing a bit up?
Why not?
All right. Okay, we've already changed our mind. Murrumbidgee, Weber temperature check. Outside 8 degrees. In the water. Thirteen degrees. What a beautiful little brown. Oh, thank you, buddy. I was sort of starting to wonder what was up. So for this particular stretch, I started fishing tight line, contact nymphing, and then it's actually quite shallow, so I actually decided to change to dry dropper. So I've got my regular Cat 3 Chernobyl UV dry dropper, and I've actually got this is the first time I've ever fished 6X. I've actually got a section of 6X below this. The only reason I've got 6X with me is because I am going to go and fish with Tom Jarman next weekend as part of a fishing clinic that's been organized by the Sydney Fly Rodders, and he has asked that we purchase 6X and 7X for that particular clinic. So I just thought I'd try the 6X and you know, see what its knot strength is. My second cast I put into a tree over there, and it pulled out, and I didn't lose the fly. So I've been fishing the gummus carpet caddis almost exclusively so far, and I've actually changed to another caddis pattern of mine. Well, not of mine, but in my fly box. And actually, that fish took first cast on this particular one, and I'm fishing it below about a 1 foot. It's a 1 foot length below the dry dropper, and that was caught on my new Thomas & Thomas Contact 2, 10'9" for a 3-weight, but fishing it as a dry dropper rig. So when I'm rebuilding my rigs, I'm always very, very good about taking the long pieces of tippet, and then I wrap them up, wind them up into my my trash stash that I bought from that guy in New Zealand. It's Alex from Trippin' on Trout. He always recommends that trash stash. But I'm not so good about the little tag ends. I must admit, I do often drop those tag ends. And I was listening to a podcast with the Orvis podcast, and on that podcast they suggested just cutting off those tag ends and dropping them down into your waders. So I've actually started doing that. So that's also where Alex from Trippin' on Trout is so diligent and so disciplined. He always has a hip pack, so he moves his hip pack around to his front, and then he drops the tag ends into the hip pack. But I don't actually. Well, I'm not fishing with a hip pack at the moment. So down the waders they're going to go. Right, so that's 6X. You have to be, I assume, quite careful. But if I'm going to fish 6X on any rod, let it be on this Thomas & Thomas. There we go. Slightly better one. Thank you, buddy. Number 2. Red-bellied black, I assume, sunning itself over there, right next to this beautiful stream. I decided to move into the river after seeing that snake, which may well have been a tiger snake actually. Get up. Oh. Sure. Wow, he's a bit bigger. Yep, just over a pound. There we go. Thanks, buddy. There's a fish rising there consistently, and I actually heard it sip there. You can see all these birds. I'm pretty sure that there's another fish just over there. Must be some sort. Oh, and one over there. It must be some form of a rise. Right, first couple of casts with the new Asquith. I can't call it a new rod because I'm not allowed to buy any new rods, so let's just call it the brother of the Asquith 5 weight, this being the Asquith 6 weight. You really feel the stiffness compared to the 5 weight, and I'm fishing it with a Rio Gold, and it casts beautifully. Let's lengthen it a little bit. Oh yeah, dead straight. Exactly where I wanted that to go. Lovely. So that may well be what is on the water. It's got white wings. It is there. Hope you can see that. There we go. Looks like a sedge. Definitely some form of sedge, I reckon. Hi, I'm Robert.
Damien.
Damien, so nice to meet you. Hey, I'm Robert. Hi, Chris. Nice to meet you. Who are you?
Ashton.
Ashton, I'll show you my secret handshake.
Chase.
Oh, Chase.
Yeah.
I thought it was Chris. Chase. That's my secret handshake. Got to have bigger hands to be able to do it.
Yeah, no, any size amongst what you got?
I got like a 2 of about a pound, and then 1 of like 3/4 of a pound. But the third one gave a very good fight.
Yeah.
So they are here,
Yeah.
and as I said, there's a little bit of a rise happening.
Yeah.
And we're sort of wondering if maybe you need slightly deeper water,
Yeah.
perhaps. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm not sure how deep it is over here.
No, I don't think it's through there.
No. So you were saying that you've been fishing the lake and not so
we're
good.
out there at Frying Pan.
Yeah, Frying Pan. It's
Yeah.
beautiful there, hey?
Yeah, no, we got nothing this morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't even see one.
All right.
Yeah.
You always try
Polaroid in the
Yens
banks
Bay's
and
been
didn't
fairly
get one.
productive lately.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But that's probably the fly fishermen too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
They-
Well-
I think the bait fishers have been getting a few over the lake.
they have,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and trollers.
Yeah.
Trollers, yeah. Well,
We had a friend up there a week ago.
yeah.
He took a whole pile home. So.
Yeah, he
nice.
did, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
very good.
get into it.
Yeah.
Yes, we will.
Catch some.
Catch some. Nice to meet you guys. Nice
too.
to see you out with your father.
Yes.
That's brilliant. How did he bribe you to get you to go out with him? What did he have to? Does he have to buy you a burger later, or
They
does?
bribed me.
Oh, really? Let's go. Come on, Dad, let's go
Let's
fishing.
go.
Really good, really
Well
good.
done, that's
Okay.
even better.
Perfect.
Get your game together.
Yeah.
Good. Well done, boys. Enjoy. So that's the bridge up over there. You can see Rudi's Everest, and then this is the water that we're fishing. We're going to walk 15 minutes downstream, half an hour downstream, and fish back up. The river's split here. It's quite full, so the river's split left and right. Stunning water, hey Rudi?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely
And I
gorgeous.
mean, beautiful bubble lines.
Yeah, everywhere you look, hey? Oh, fantastic. Come on, let's get
Hopefully
into
there's
it.
some fish in amongst them.
There's some fish in there. I wonder if this was an old homestead or if this is a relatively new construction. But you can certainly see why this has been put here. This is a stretch of river. This beautiful run. Run after run after run. There's Rudi over there, basking in the glory of his 1.5 pound rainbow that he's just caught. Look at that stretch of water. There's Rudi, living his best life. So we both caught.
We have
As you say, this has been brilliant.
Yeah.
And you got a nice one
a nice about £1.5 rainbow. Yeah, it's very nice.
with a good fight
It was a good fight. Yeah.
on the 3 weight.
Yeah.
So you were not tight lining when you got that, hey? You were fishing a floating line,
Dry dropper. Yeah.
dry dropper, floating line, but on the Thomas & Thomas 3 weight.
Yeah.
Nice.
I should have probably pulled out the ultralight, but it doesn't matter.
No. Great. Well, well done. So I didn't get below the bridge, but you proved that we could, and I definitely saw 2 fish.
Yeah.
The one by the tree when you were having the toes up there,
Yeah.
and then I saw another one. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So it's obviously a little productive river, I think.
Yeah. But also happy that we didn't just go and flog Eucumbene.
No.
We followed our gut instincts to try something different.
I think it's probably, well, look, I've been hitting it pretty hard for the last few days.
That's right.
And no success really, so to come here and have a little bit of a walk downstream and then catch one, it makes a big difference.
Exactly. Good.
It's
Happy
all
days.
worthwhile.
Happy days. All worthwhile, as you say. It's certainly one of my biggest piece of litter, but I certainly hope that there's no oh baby at home in Terry Hills. That'd be a disaster with Barbs and I.
Definitely.
To be clear, Barbs does not subscribe nor watch my YouTube channel, and probably neither should you. And I can assure you, if she found out that the Asquith 5-weight has got a brother, slightly older brother, the Asquith 6-weight, that just pitched up on Thursday, if she finds out about that,
Just out of nowhere.
then the whole baby making process is going to be no more of that ever.
That'll be sew it up.
That'll be it. Gone, done. All I hope is we've got Arlo security at home, and often Barbara looks at the cameras during the day to see what the cats are up to. I really hope she doesn't see the delivery of that box from Darren Asquith, that untamed flies and tackle. By the way, Darren, thanks so much for the really good price on the Asquith. I really do appreciate that discount, and I love doing business with you. Thank you.
You ever have that feeling where you're not sure if you're awake or still dreaming?
All the time.
You ever have that feeling
All the time.
Right, so Rudi and I are still on the Murrumbidgee, but this time we are now at Yelk Road. This is the bridge. I've got to say, this looks really nice. So that's the pool where Barb's caught her fish. Just saw that little nymph in the water.
He wrapped his arms around her and her love fell out for him like some old forgotten song. She softened to his blows and all the lines they fell away, and she sung like she had never sung.